Hello and welcome to my new video, and as you can see, this is kind of like quick overview about Finland's history. It's not really long or anything. There has still things happened. As Finnish, there wasn't a lot of written history or anything before 12th century. Yeah, 12th century. So before that we were just a tiny country here in north, like no one's land. Kind of like there was there was Scandinavia, there was former Russia at the time and everything else. But Finland was kind of like no one's land for a long time until 12th century. So the first kind of like supposed to say a stories about Finnish was about when this Finnish person called Lalli called a bishop Henrik in the 12th century, when the Christianity at the time came first in Finland. But as since the story has been kind of like proven on and off if it's true or not. But, or is it about only a story that has been told because that Finnish would, come part of Christianity? We are not really sure about that. So Christianity basically came to Finland, like at that time they went to those kind of missions to, spread the word about Christianity. And then at some point Sweden kind of took over Finland. I think it just kind of happened. There wasn't anything big of a deal, I think, because Finland didn't have like, we had like few people there, few other people here, so that's why Sweden kind of took care of us. At that time came this thing called Kalmar Union, which was kind of like where belong like Norway and Denmark at the time, and then Sweden, which was like, of course, part of Finland was, in part of Sweden. So all these were part of this thing called the Kalmar Union, which had like one big like, I think it was queen to control everything, but it didn't end up very well. It was like, I don't know, almost 130 years that the Kalmar Union was living. It ended up kind of like in the violence in Stockholm. Then it kind of broke down, and then came a new family to control over Sweden. So that was happened with that shortly. From stuff in Christianity became a lot of smaller parts of Christianity, like Lutheran, for example, which got a lot like possibilities to the government. And the king of Sweden was, well, he was broke anyways. He needed money, so because of Christianity they could get the kind of like the church money to the government, not to the own of the church. So the king kind of forced everyone to the Lutheranity because he needed so badly money. So then I think on the 17th century the Swedish government, or the king and everything, decided that Finland should have like own place where it should be like important stuff. So then came like, because Turku, which is still a city in Finland, became important because there came university and main place for a lot of things. and it ended up, I think, burning a few hundred years after that. So that's a bad thing for that. Then in the 18th century we started formally like enveloping, because you know we are in Finland here in north, everything comes literally super late. So in the Middle Ages was here like until 16th century to almost 19th century, and on that time there wasn't any more Middle Ages in in Europe, so we were kind of late of everything. Then there was this thing called Finnish War, which happened between Russia and Sweden in 19th century, yes, and the result of that, Finland became part of Russia, and we kind of, because Sweden was already so big, they couldn't like take care of Finland anymore, so that's why we became a part of Russia after the result of the war, yes. Then we got autonomy from Russia, I think, from that time, but still it was kind of unclear about everything because nothing really happened. We kind of did things, I think we had like some kind of like government, that kind of style things, but it kind of ended fast because Russia didn't want that to happen. Then there was in Russia this revolution in the early 20th century. So with that time, the Finnish kind of hit the strike, and we got our independence with that revolution, because again Russia couldn't like take care of the revolution and then us, so we got our own country. And in that time we got independence from Russia, and in January 2018 we got independence at kind of like that they recognized Finland as a country in January 1918. So our Independence Day is 6th of December 1917. So literally this year is the 100 years of Finland being independence. So there has been a lot of parties now because of that independence kind of party. And what I think a lot of people doesn't know, that Finland has been part of both world wars. Actually on the first one, the First World War, Russia kind of attacked on Finland. It was kind of like they attacked on themselves and reclaimed that Finland did it, even though it has been proved that Finland has never done it. We couldn't have ever done that long distance of the guns Russia claimed we would have done. But we kind of won the war because, sorry about about the breaking, because the battery kind of died. But anyways, as I was saying, how about Finland is being in the Second World War was because we Finnish were so mad at Russia, even though we kind of won the first war. We wanted to get some places back which Russia had taken from us. So that's about why we became part of World War II. We only attacked Russia because of that. There was no specific reason, and well, we kinda lost that too. Kinda lost. We still got to be our own country. And after the wars, Finland got up, and again the school system got the best almost, and well, we got the country like as it is after the wars. And that was recap of our history. If you wanna ask something, I will definitely answer. I hope you like this video, and I see you in my next one. Bye!